The cost of living crisis, because it does still loom in the UK, and that's as millions of Britons are struggling to pay their food and energy bills. Well, in the latest, the price of staple foods like cheddar cheese, white bread, and pork sausages have soared up by up to 80% in some supermarkets last year. A UK-based consumer group called The Which has measured the prices of basic food in the UK compared to last year. And as per their report, the price of porridge oats topped the list with a 35% increase. Meanwhile, the price of cheddar cheese rose by 28.3%. According to figures, year-on-year price increases for all groceries reached an all-time high of 17.5% in March. And this is prices at leading supermarkets. Even the UK's Labour Party did an analysis of government figures as well, and they found prices in wholesale of everyday fruit and vegetables escalating alarmingly, with carrots up 80%, cauliflowers 161%, and tomatoes 142%. And this is all since 2019. Well, Alex Isaac is joining us now to take us through all of this, because I don't know about you, Alex, but I'm certainly feeling it whenever I go to the supermarket and pick up just my basics. It's very noticeable. It's unavoidable now, isn't it, the prices?
Absolutely, and the sad fact is that those that are on lower income are the ones that are struggling the most when it comes to the cost of food. Now, obviously, we are seeing this increase across the range, not just on British foods, but on imports as well. Now, it does come down to inflation, of money is going up, rental, and also a lot of the feed for the animals is coming from across the seas. So therefore, that is being blamed on the war in Ukraine, and having a big impact of Brexit, which had stopped a lot of imports coming into the country. Now, a lot of people will be asking, well, hang on a minute, we do actually grow quite a lot of vegetables here. You mentioned cheddar cheese there as well, and obviously that comes from the dairy farms, but there is a lot of costs that are occurring when it comes to farming in the UK and the change within farming as well. Now, Labour has said that the Conservatives have not put food security at the top of their priority. And when I spoke to a few farmers, they said that they have been asked to change the way that they work constantly over and over again, and that they're having to take on that costs. And the only way that they can get that profit is by passing those costs on. And then, of course, the supermarkets add extra costs on top. Now, when it comes down to budget foods, that is going to see a huge increase again. There isn't that much that is produced within the UK. It is about that importing, and that come down to the government and all of those taxes that we keep hearing about with regards to the EU and the trade alliances that we're coming across. But it's definitely impacting the average person. And because inflation is currently still so high in the double figures, and that's not likely to come down until the end of the year, at least we're going to see these prices at least stay the same or rise.
Yeah, quite depressing, isn't it, Alex? Thank you so much indeed. You made some brilliant points there about the feed for the animals coming from across the seas. Of course, Brexit is a factor too, and rents are now extortionate, especially here in London. Alex Isaac, thank you so much.